Right now, those devices, which look like slot machines that would normally be taxed by the state, are not currently considered gambling devices. And the state has at times contested that. They've wanted to have the state Supreme Court look at this particular issue, and they are going to take it up. But as you mentioned, that revenue issue is one reason why lawmakers are looking at these devices during the budget process.
It's believed there are tens of thousands of skill game terminals across Pennsylvania, and they're not treated like the slot machines they resemble.
The new thing now is people are renting storefronts and they're operating what I would call mini casinos.
Lawmakers and Governor Josh Shapiro want to tax and regulate the devices, in part to generate revenue. Some also want tighter controls around the devices in terms of where they might be located or how many can be in one place. Some want to require protections for those with gambling addictions.
The people have self-excluded from the casino and there's high regulation there. But every convenience store they go into, every club they go into, VFW, these machines are there tempting them.
The question of whether or not the devices are actually illegal gaming machines is also being challenged in the state Supreme Court.
A big gaming bill like that is at least a year of negotiation.
House Republican Appropriations Committee Chairman Seth Grove is skeptical an agreement will be made by House Democrats and Senate Republicans in budget negotiations. He says there are a lot of questions, including just how much to tax skill games that many businesses have called lifelines for supplemental income after COVID.
As the days are waning, the likelihood of it getting traction and moving are probably dim at best. But we always have a saying, nothing's dead till it's dead in the General Assembly.
One particular proposal that's out there is from Governor Josh Shapiro. He's called on a 42% tax for the skill games. He says that that could bring in $150 million in the upcoming budget year. In Harrisburg, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.